Hello YouTubulites, how are ya? Come on in, have a seat. Today's video, I'm replying to a viewer comment who is named Miscontrollerism, and she, or he, you never know, asked, is there any Midi gate note trigger in Bitwig 2? And to which I said, well, heart like, making a vid on this like right now. And I am. Look, 1 second to go. I am literally making a video on this right now. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it is and then and how to build one. Let's check it out. Okay, so the easy answer to your question is no, but also yes, because you can do anything that you want, really. And so essentially what a Midi gate is a gate for Midi. And so in other words, if I have a gate on this channel, I can use Midi notes to trigger the gate to open or close or do whatever I want. But we can go way further than that inside Bitwig, and you'll see here I've thrown in a device. You know what, let's build it. Let's build it again right now. I'm gonna open this up, go to Bitwig, and put an effects layer on it. Okay, so this is what I've got so far. I've got a software instrument. Actually, I don't. It's just an empty Midi region right here. Okay, it's 4 bars long. I just entered in whatever crap data is in there. I put a little space in between each one so that you can delineate the beginning and end of each note. And I stretched it 4 bars long. In the bottom here, I just grabbed a couple samples, I think out of the Earth Moments loops, which you can download from Bitwig if you you know, this is where we get the happy Indian guy. You guys know all about that. And basically this is what it sounds like. Yeah, so it's like it's a mandolin. It's kind of funky. It's just it's whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is. And that's all I've done. Okay, Midi track with Midi data, audio track with audio crap, and then on there I threw an effects layer. The reason I chose an effects layer instead of a tool, you know what? I'll explain that in a sec. On the effects layer, I'm gonna click this guy and I'm gonna add a note sidechain. Okay, and this is why you can really just do anything you want. So so in a sense, yes, there is a Midi gate inside Bitwig, but really you can just make anything out of it. So now this device here is looking for Midi notes. Okay, and we have Midi notes. They're in instrument 1, right? Instrument 1 right there. And what do we want them to mod? We want them to mod the mix down all the way to 0. Okay, and the reason I chose this guy is because unlike the tool, when I turn the mix knob of an effects layer down, 0 volume gets through here. Okay, and I'll explain that in a second. But for now, it's just important to realize I chose an effects layer and I'm using a note sidechain to mod that back down to 0. Okay, so let's check some. Let me just turn some of these down here and let's have a listen. Okay, you see what I mean? Now you have an ADSR to play with off of the Midi notes there, and because they're modding this down to 0, it kind of opens the gate each time. If I wanted to go the other way, I could turn this to 0, click the mod button, and turn it up. So now every time a Midi note hits, it turns up the volume. Okay, so the world is yours basically in that sense, but you're probably wondering why not use a tool to do that, and let's load one up right now. Loading up a tool. Okay, I'm going to turn this down to 0. Notice how that only goes to -36, so listen. You can still hear it. Maybe not, but I sure can. And if you want 0 volume, then the tool's not your friend. But essentially, you could do the same thing. You could, bring in a note sidechain. It's here, load it up, choose the instrument, and mod this. Wait, let's put this back at 0. and mod it down. And you've, in a nutshell, have created the same thing. Okay, but you could do a whole host of things. For example, let's get that pitch shifter back that I just accidentally deleted, and throw a note sidechain on it. Go back in here, choose the instrument, and we'll mod this guy. We'll just do it all the way up, okay? And now check it out. Let's bring this guy down. Well, that's pretty trippy, but think about it. You can throw a note sidechain on anything, really, and you'll you've got whatever you've created. But to make it a gate, you just put it on something that brings the volume down to 0, and bada bing, you've got a MIDI gate, and just, yeah, like, I mean, really just anything that you can think of to throw a note sidechain on will work fantastically. If you want a gate, you just have to happen to throw it on something that will remove volume. And yeah, but get creative, you know what I mean? There's a whole lot of things you can do these days, especially with Bitwig. Know what I mean? All right. So I hope that answered your question. What's your name again? Miscontrollerism, like your name. I hope that does something for you. If it wasn't what you were looking for, then let me know. I'll make another video for you. I hope, though, that I have read your question correctly and answered it correctly. Okay, but of course, you know, let me know if I didn't, and we'll do it again. And to the rest of you, if you have suggestions for future videos, you have projects you want to send me, I'm still taking those, or you just want to shoot the shit, well then comment down below, buddy. It's there for you. I'm here for you. So you got to tell me what you want to know, and I'll teach it to you. Okay? All right, guys, be good to each other. Remember, your neighbor is all you got in this world. All right? Screw your car and your house. It's all about the people. I'm sorry, I don't know why I went off on that tangent. Okay, take care. See ya in the next video.